Today, in this video, I will explain about phonology, phonetics, and phonomics. What is phonology? Phonology is the study of the pattern of sound in a language and across language. But more formally, phonology is the study of the categorical organization of speech sound in language, as speech sounds are organized in the mind and used to convey meaning. Phonology can be related to many linguistic disciplines, including psycholinguistics, cognitive science, social linguistics, and language acquisition. Principle of phonology can also be applied to treatment of speech pathology and innovation in technology. In terms of speech recognition, systems can be designed to translate spoken data into text. In this way, computers process the language like our brain do. The same process that occurs in the mind of humans when producing and receiving language occurs in machine. One example of machine decoding language is the popular intelligent system, Siri or Bixby. Phonology versus phonetics, the key differences. Phonology is concerned with the abstract, whereas phonetics is concerned with the physical properties of sounds. In phonetics, we can see infinite relation. For example, every time you say a p, it will slightly different than the other time you have said. However, in phonology, all productions are the same sound within the language phoneme inventory. Therefore, even though every P is produced slightly different every time, the actual sound is the same. This highlights a key differences between phonetics and phonology, as even though not two P or P are the same, they represent the same sound in the language. What is phonetics? Phonetics is a branch of linguistics that focuses on the production and classification of the word speech sound. The production of speech looks at the interaction of the different vocal organs, for example the lips, tongue, and teeth, to produce particular sound. By classification of speech, we focus on the sorting of speech sound into categories, which can be seen in what is called the International Phonetic Alphabet, EPA. The EPA is a framework that uses a single symbol to describe each distinct sound in the language and can be found in dictionary and its textbook worldwide. For example, the noun fish has 4 letters, but the EPA presents this three sound. Fi, where V stand for the S sound. Phonetics as an interdisciplinary science has many applications. This includes its use in forensic investigation when trying to work out whose voice is behind a recording. Another use is its role in language teaching and learning. It occurs when learning a first language or when trying to learn foreign language. This section of the website will look at some of the branches of phonetics as well as the transplication of speech and some history behind phonetics. Phonetics versus phonology. The key differences. Phonetics looks at the physical production of sound, focusing on which vocal organs are in interaction with each other and how close these vocal organs in a relation to one another. Phonetics also looks at the concept of voicing, occurring at the pair of muscle found in your voice box, also known as the Adam apple. If the vocal folds are vibrating, they create voicing, and any sound made it this way is called voice sound. For example, Z. If the vocal folds are not vibrating, this does not lead to voicing and create a voiceless sound, S. Observe this yourself by placing the fingers upon your voice box and saying Z or Z and S repeatedly. You should feel vibration against your finger when saying Z, but no vibration when saying S. Phonology, however, is associated more with the abstract properties of sound. as it is about how these categories are stored in the mind. Phonetics also describe certain properties as being gradients such as voicing, where we can compare the length of voicing between two sounds. Example, in French, "beurre" is voiced for longer than English "beurre." In phonology, the segments are simply defined categorically as being voiced or voiceless, regardless for the subtle differences.